And welcome to WCC Chat. I'm Andy Katz, pleased to be joined by LMU's Eli Scott. And Eli, you had it yourself quite a week. 37 in a win at Santa Clara, 18 in a win at USF. I know you still scored 17 in the loss to BYU, but it was quite a week. And if I go back even the week before, 24 in a win against Pacific. What has changed with your game, especially offensively, in these last four outings?
It's that time of the year where every game counts, especially when your goals are loftier than they usually are. So not losing any games to teams that necessarily, no offense to them, may mess up your resume, like a loss to BYU may not hurt as much as a loss to another team in our conference. So trying to do what we can to make sure that we're in the best position to win those games by the end of the game.
You guys, 6-4, third place in the WCC, 11-7 overall. 3 wins on the road, by the way, 3-4 on the road. Look, I've been following this league all year. No one thought LMU was going to finish third. That was not the expectation. Despite multiple pauses, how has LMU pulled this off to be in this position?
Just believing what the coaching staff has told us. Since Coach Johnson got the job at the beginning of the pandemic, he's always said that the biggest opponent this year will be COVID, and whatever teams can handle COVID the best has the best chance of winning. And obviously Gonzaga has handled COVID the best easily. And for us to be ready for anything to happen, and him preaching that every game we play is not guaranteed. Tomorrow you can have a game scheduled, then you end up not playing it. So I think just us being prepared for anything, and the coaching staff instilling that all the way back in March. So by the time the first pause came, we were able to get better. And then the second pause, we were already accustomed to what it would be like on that pause. And we just continued the same regimen from the first pause.
The fact that you've played 18 games, I think is another accomplishment. The max was 27. You won't get to 27, and that's okay. But you're going to get over 20. And, that in itself says something about the persistence of this group. What does that tell you about having, I know it's not a normal season, but to have a fulfilling season that you guys can at least get to that 20 mark?
It's a great feeling. Credit to the guys around us, especially the younger guys. I know it's hard as an 18-year-old to be in Los Angeles and to be said, like, you can't hang out with your friends, you can't see new people, you can't go to restaurants, you just have to stay with the same 14 people you see every day. So credit to them for listening. Because I know when I was 18, I probably wouldn't be able to have done that. So for them to do that in this pandemic is great for them.
So I just want to circle back to your offensive production. You've taken this leadership role on, but also what is the difference in terms of why you're feeling, that the ball's just dropping more for you here? I mean, it's not like you're taking different shots. Your shot selection necessarily hasn't changed. Do you feel like you're being a little bit more aggressive? What has changed to where you're hunting the ball a little bit more?
Just conversation with Coach Johnson, him continuously being on me about being aggressive. There's been times at the beginning of the season where I was still trying to figure out what this team needed, whether I was facilitating. And he asked me he told me that scoring was what this team needed the most out of me. So that's what I tried to follow.
He's done an outstanding job. Clearly you guys, have adapted well to his coaching style. What is it about him and the staff that has allowed for this program to take a step up here just in year one, where they had to start basically with you guys, 1,000 miles away, because you guys couldn't be together even if he was in LA, but still everything had to be built from afar at the beginning?
I think it's just Coach Johnson's confidence, the confidence he has as a person, as a coach. One of the first things he said to us was, I don't like being around non-confident people because I'm a confident person. And then the coaching staff, I think the biggest difference is just having different types of coaches. You have the coach who's maybe the mediator, the coach who's the listener, the coach who's the stern one on us. So I just think having multiple personalities and voices is a good balance within our team. And I think that's probably the biggest difference.
Eli, I appreciate your time. And obviously good luck in these final couple weeks.
Thank you, Mr. Katz.